So what does Ahrefs do? Well, this is a paid tool, so if you haven't already signed up, you're going to have to get a subscription in order to use this tool. However, once you're inside the Ahrefs backend, there's a couple of things you can do. Basically, it's going to allow you to see what's going on with companies, websites on the internet that you don't necessarily have direct access to their data. So bestbuy.com, clearly not a website that I own, but I can plug it into Ahrefs up at the top bar here, which you'll see basically on every page, or at least in the Site Explorer. If you click search, it's going to give us a bunch of information about what is going on with this website. You can see the backlink profile. So this is going to be like the organic backlinks and organic traffic right here. So we can see their domain authority, which Ahrefs has its own metric. It's called domain rating and URL rating, but it's kind of like domain authority and URL authority, which gives us an indication of how authoritative this website is from the backlinks that they have, like the total number of backlinks and the referring domains. And then it gives us a rating for the website as a whole. There's like billions of websites online. This is rated as number 2,250. So it's one of the top 2,500 websites in the world in terms of authority, backlink profile, etc. So if we're trying to outrank this website on Google organically, it's going to be a bit of a challenge in most cases because this website has a lot of authority, which comes from the backlinks that they're getting. So there's lots of other websites linking to this website, and that's basically showing Google that this website is an authority in this space. And that's allowing them to rank organically for a whole bunch of search terms and get 20 million visitors per month to their website. If they were to pay for all of that traffic on Google Ads, it would cost about $7.9 million a month to get all that traffic. So pretty high traffic value from their organic rankings. You can also see what they're doing with their paid traffic. So this is going to be on Google Ads. They're advertising on almost 3,000 keywords and getting about 45,000 visitors per month to their website from Google Ads, paying about roughly $20,000 a month for their Google Ads. We can come down here and see some graphs of how things are performing as well. We can see their organic traffic trend. Of course, we can expand this out to a further time horizon if we want. It's going to show us some pretty interesting trends. You'll notice around the holidays, they have this big spike in traffic, and then it kind of drops off after that, which makes sense because a lot of people would go to Best Buy to buy gifts for their friends and family for Christmas, especially in the United States. And knowing that, we can utilize that information to, compete against them, right? If you don't really know what's going on with competitors in your industry, it makes it a little bit difficult to figure out how to compete with them in a given niche. But once we have the information, we can work backwards to figure out a plan that's going to allow us to compete with whatever website it is that we want to compete with based on, what niche you're in, who the top competitors are. And to find some of the top competitors, you can also use the keyword explorer. So if you don't know who your top competitors are, sometimes it's best to say maybe we want to sell like the Apple Watch or something, right? We can do a quick search and it's going to show us who the top companies are. So Apple, which would make sense, right? And then Best Buy, no surprise. Wikipedia, Target, Amazon, Verizon, a whole bunch of other companies that are showing up at the top here. It's also going to show us kind of who's ranking at the top and when. And then from there, we can plug these websites into the Site Explorer and see what all they have going on with their organic traffic, their backlinks, their paid traffic. And any of these that you can hover over that turn yellow or orange, we can see, you can click on it and see a bit more information. So we can see all the different keywords that they're ranking for. We can also filter these down. So if we want to, rank for some of the same keywords that Best Buy is ranking for, we could filter the keyword difficulty from like 1 to 50. Click show results. And this is going to show us some keywords that are a lot easier to rank for. So keyword difficulty is basically just a rating of how many backlinks it's going to take in order to compete and show up in the search results up at the top. So iPhone 14 Pro Max is kind of an older phone, so it's a lot easier to rank for that keyword than, you know, a newer, like the iPhone 15 Pro. Is considerably more difficult because, well, it's a newer phone. More people want to try and rank for that phone, etc., etc. So there's so much information we can break down here. We can export this into a spreadsheet and analyze it in more depth, figure out, you know, exactly which keywords we want to target, start creating content for those keywords, and actually have a chance of ranking for them. Going back to the Site Explorer, we can see where they're, like, what country they're getting their traffic for. And for a lot of this, we can switch between organic and paid, which can be really helpful to know the difference between them. You can see a lot of information about their backlink profile. So their do follow links and no follow links, the URL rating of the backlinks that they're getting, really helpful. Top competitors, so Bose, you know, makes a lot of headphones and stuff. Circuit City, didn't realize they were still even in business. And then the number of organic pages that are ranking, and some issues. This can be helpful if we want to, like, find 404 errors on their website and offer, like, sometimes you can write better content and say, hey, I realize that you have this page where you're getting a 404 error. Would you be interested in linking to our page that actually works? And we can, you know, basically provide more value in that situation than some website that doesn't work, right? So we can kind of steal their backlinks or help create better backlinks for them. So tons of different information in here that we can use to really get a sense of what is going on with their marketing so that we can work backwards and develop a strategy that is superior. You can see the paid keywords that they're running Google ads for, which can be really helpful, and see even, like, you know, what the ads look like. So if we hover over these little search symbols, we can see what ads they're actually running for these different keywords. So that's really the essence of this tool, is being able to figure out, you know, what's going on with keywords, who's ranking organically, who's running ads, what are they doing, and how can we develop a strategy that's superior. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now, because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.